potential hazard. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be fun because we have a special guest. My puppy! Oh my god, look at that face! Oh my god. I'm going to try to do my makeup with my puppy, which is near to impossible because she doesn't sit on place and also she doesn't allow me to sit in one place, but it's okay, we will try, right? We've never tried to do this, so we're going to try to do it today. I actually want to make this video not because I want to do a makeup look, it's just because I want to capture her looking like this because she grows so fast. I think she's not going to allow me to do my makeup with her, but while she's here, a little backstory about her, okay? So, she's a 4-month-old English Cocker Spaniel. She's an absolute amazing friend to me because, I don't know, even though it's really hard to take care of her because I'm a new dog mom, I've never had a dog before, I still love it very much. We'll go into details though. She's very energetic. She likes to do crazy stuff, and in fact she's now walking on my table. I've had her from 8 weeks old. Unfortunately, I didn't manage to make a video back then because even though she's pretty energetic right now, she was much more crazy when she was younger, and I of course didn't want to potentially hurt her, so I decided to do the video right now, though I'm regretting it a little bit because I wish I had the little pup chubby chunky moments of her because I don't know, she just grows so fast. Oh, look at her face. I just love you. I love you. Oh, okay. Her name is Koki. The name itself has a funny story to it. So I got her as a present. My boyfriend gifted her to me, and when he came, he was like, "Oh, Koki." And I'm like, did the previous owners call her Koki? And he was like, no, she just has a face of a Koki. And I was like, okay, well, fine. She's like a little child, stop. So, what was I talking about? So when my brother came to meet my puppy, he was calling her Koki again. And I'm like, did my boyfriend tell you the name of the dog? And he was like, no, she just has a face of a Koki. I was like, okay, well then let's just call her Koki. So yeah, her name is Koki. She's an absolute angel. Sometimes, most of the times, she's the absolute evil. So she looks bigger on the camera than in real life. Like, look at this. Okay, she's huge. Oh my god, you're huge, baby. Okay, I let her go. We're just going to enjoy the absence of the chaos. Even though there is a lot to tell about this dog, I think I'm not going to be able to tell everything because it's just a lot, emotionally, physically, even the care part. So let's just get started. Maybe I will try to tell you about her, about me, and what type of change it had on me, my mental health, physical health, even my day scheduling. So it all started with the gift. I got a gift. Having a dog has been a dream of mine of a million years, as long as I remember myself. Of course, I did understand the hardship and the responsibility. I mean, I didn't understand. I just knew that it's a huge responsibility. But even if you understand, you don't really know how much of a process it is. Yeah, until you actually have one. The first few days were probably the hardest because having a dog is pretty much the same as having a baby. They have their time schedule, specific time to wake up, specific time to go to sleep, to eat and stuff like that. So to say that I was ready for that is to say nothing, but I was aware that that was going to happen, so I was pretty much ready. They need 24/7 attention, which me being an introverted person, it's a little hard for me. Do you want to come here? Yeah, come here. I don't think you want to be here. You just want attention? Yeah, don't eat my makeup, okay? Go. The thing is that she woke up like few times at night. She didn't cry, but she would definitely wake up few times at night. Now she just wakes up just early in the morning, like near 6, and then later at 7:30 a.m. to just pee and poo, and then she just goes to sleep again. About potty training, I wasn't able to potty train her as soon as I got her because she wasn't vaccinated and I wasn't allowed to take her out. So we did all the vaccinations, we did all the stuff that we needed to, and it's been like maybe 3 weeks that I'm allowed to take her out to see her. I've been also doing obedience trainings like stop, stay, no, sit, lay down and stuff like that. So the best thing that she knows and she does well is the sit, because I assume it's the very first thing that we have learned. I don't know, it's been a little hard to teach her obedience because I'm not a professional. Everything I know, I just watch on YouTube. By the way, this video is not like the pros and cons of having a dog. I'm just talking about my experience so far. However, if you want a video like that, just let me know. If you ask me one most important thing about having a puppy, it's the time that you have, because if you do not have enough time, you're not going to take great care of her. As I said, it's a little hard and time consuming because not only I spend time on teaching her, but I also spend time on learning the stuff myself and the right techniques and the research and everything, you know. So you definitely need to have a lot of time if you're considering to have a puppy, especially when they're just a puppy. You have to be with them like 24/7 because they need you, they depend on you. You cannot leave them alone. It's not allowed to leave them alone because it's like emotionally very bad for them. It can be very stressful for them. So yeah, definitely consider those factors too. Right now, the most challenging thing for me personally is the fact that she's teething. And why is it the hardest and the nastiest one? Because she bites all the time. She lost 2 of her upper teeth 3 days ago. 2 days later, I already saw the new ones that have grown. It's really cute, but it makes you understand that they do actually grow up very fast, and it's a little sad, you know. I can also say that I'm like a new mom of a child because if I go out, I think about her. I cannot leave her alone. I can't trust anybody to take care of her while I'm away. Not only is it a great experience, it's also a little hard because you have to work on yourself of not being overprotective of your dog. People that I leave her with, they're my family members, and I know they are going to take a perfect care of her, but also in the back of your mind you're like, nobody takes better care of her than I do. So yeah, it's also a little scary sometimes whenever they are not feeling good or you assume that they are not feeling good. I remember it was like the first few days when I got her and I gave her food, and then when she finished I noticed that her stomach, it should be like this, right? If you look from above, she's standing like this and her stomach should look like this. So what her stomach looked like, it was like this. Oh my god, that was such a weird feeling. I don't know, instant heart drop, you know. We took her to a vet. He said that everything is all right. She just needs to take dewormer. I don't know if it's true or not, but it got better and she's completely fine right now. And why am I saying I am not sure what it was? Because it's also very hard to find good vets. I have changed one vet. Now I'm also thinking about changing this one too. You just need to find them. You just need to try and see which one works for you. Having a dog is like beautiful, especially when you wake up, because there is a really warm, airy bum on your face, you know. It's been my favorite so far. You do not have your personal space, you do not have your personal me time. Whenever she's sleeping, I'm trying to be a little silent so she doesn't wake up or something like that, but it means that she is directly impacting my everyday life. I am definitely trying to do my best for this pup. Me and my boyfriend were talking about the fact that how lucky she is that she's with us because we're doing the best for her. And it's really funny because I haven't done the same for myself, you know. I would give her supplements every day, but I wouldn't drink my supplements every day. Oh my god, fun fact, I am one of those people who will approach all the owners of any sort of animal. You know, if I see a cat, dog, elephant, I'm going to go there. Sometimes when I would approach different people, they would sometimes respond like in a little negative manner. Like I would say like all the good stuff to their dog or cat, and they would look at me like that, and I didn't understand why. I was like, why would you be so negative? Guess what? I went out one day with my pup to the city center, and the 2-minute walk that I had to have from location A to B took me 30 minutes. I was approached with so many people. I mean, I don't mind it, it's fine for me, but now I assume that's the experience that they were having. That's why they are mad, because when you're in a hurry, for example, or you just don't want to communicate with anybody and you just want to have a walk with your dog, it's a little frustrating when someone comes and asks like, can they pet your dog or not? For me now, frustrating thing is when you walk outside and there are mothers with their children, they always encourage their children to pet the dog. However, I'm a little scared because my dog right now is teething and she is biting a lot, so I'm scared that if the child approaches and she gets all excited and she wants to play, she's going to bite, and of course it's going to be painful for a child, especially because if it's painful for me, the child's skin is even softer. They always say to their children like, go pet the dog, it's not biting or something like that. You're potentially lying to your child, because if this dog bites, even if nothing happens, you're going to break the trust you told that the dog is not biting and the dog just bit. So dear mothers, if you're watching, please always ask the owner, does the dog bite or not? Because I think there is this misconception that if the dog is small and it's just a puppy, it's not going to be dangerous. Yes, maybe you're right, it's not going to be life-threatening, but it can actually do the damage just because their teeth are very sharp, and even if they touch you the slightest bit, they can actually potentially harm you. So always be cautious, ask the owners, and don't encourage your children to pet the dog if the owner didn't assure you that their dog is not biting. So that's the lesson, kids. Ooh, we woke up again. Okay, my boyfriend just came and he's bleeding because Gogi bit his nose when playing. That's what you need to be careful about. They do not understand that they are hurting you. Of course, you have this urge to cuddle with them and to squeeze them, to kiss them and all of that stuff, but you have to be careful because it's your responsibility to not get hurt. It's not their responsibility to not hurt you, okay? So yeah, anyway, I'll just repeat myself, you know, it's hardship, time consuming, a lot of responsibility, ton of work, research going into the process. You get tired physically, mentally, because it's very frustrating when you want to explain something to your puppy and it doesn't understand you. It's the worst. It's when you want to hug them, kiss them, but they just bite you. It's such a sad feeling. I have actually cried once because I really strongly wanted to hug her and just show some love, but she just bit me and it was painful, and it's not fun, you know, when your mood is not the greatest. You want to hug your puppy and just cry and just lay down, and the last thing you expect to make you feel sad actually beats you, and it hurts and it makes you feel sad. You know, it's not the best feeling, so you have to also be ready for that. Definitely not for people who do not have patience, because you have to have like steel nerves. The synonym of puppy, it is to have patience. If you do not have patience, you cannot have puppy either, okay? Oh, by the way, do you see this? She bit my lip because I was kissing her. Not her fault, my fault. Okay, I think we're done. Let me just go get my dog. Yeah, that's my dog. I hope you liked the video. I hope you liked the dog, even though she's a little aggressive. But we'll get older and we'll be just fine, right? She's waiting for a treat. Yeah. You like that treat? Oh, look at that face. Oh, I love you. See you next time. Bye.